War Games happened last week, and I really am here to say I really enjoyed it. I found the show very nice to see, and truth be told, a lot of the things I talked about in the predictions video did somewhat end up halfway true. So I think that makes my predictions somewhat right in the end. But here is the results of War Games. I honestly thought War Games was a pretty decent show. The opening match was the women's War Games match, and if I'm being honest, I kind of had a feeling that this match was going to be absolutely spontaneously good because this match had Liv taking the pin was what I predicted, and it ended up being true. So I'm happy about that, and honestly, I think Rhea getting this win off of her injury, or while she's still in injury, I'm not sure, it makes her a top contender for the women's championship. And please, 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 just let it end. Like, this reign has not been good. The way this feud should have ended in an unsanctioned match where they should have been clawing their eyes out, and it shouldn't have been for this championship. United States Championship match. I think that match was, I probably say that is a match where you're gonna find a solid mid card match. Like, that match didn't have too much extremes in it. It didn't really bore you to death either. I pretty much say that match was a great mid card of a match. LA Knight ended up losing the belts somehow, but Shinsuke won with like a scorpion death drop to the steel uh middle part in the between the rings, and then Kinshasa to the back of the neck, and he's the new United States champion, which was pretty shocking to me. All in all, a pretty mid match. And we're on to the triple threat match. This triple threat match was probably one of the triple threat matches where, it's not really the all time best, but it put on a great performance, and in my eyes was the second peak compared to, well, the men's War Games match. That referee pull at the last second where you thought Sheamus was going to win the IC championship and finally become a Grand Slam champion for the very first time in his career. Wow, I have to say that. Oh, it got your heart racing. It's like, he's finally got it. He's finally got it. After all these years, he's finally going to be a Grand Slam champion. But Ludwig just stops it. And then Braun spears Ludwig, spears Sheamus to retain the IC championship in a great, great triple threat match, in my opinion. On to the world title match. I think this world title match was going on very technically, and it really did make Damian Priest look like he could come back from his shoulder being targeted by Gunther. I do think they kind of made the shoulder selling a bit lackluster, because I think if the shoulder was, I don't know, sold a lot more, I think it would have made it a bit more believable, up until the point where Finn Balor got involved again and cost Priest his rematch again. I didn't like the results of it. Like, why did Finn have to get involved to the War Games match with the Bloodline and the OG Blood and the new Bloodline? I kind of felt like that this War Games match was honestly probably many spot fest and all that stuff. So I pretty much say it was a typical Wars Games match. And when Sammy came in, where I like how Roman stopped Punk from going in and told Sammy to do it, it kind of shows foreshadowing to back when Roman and Jay was stopped because Sammy was told to go in first, and that was a nice callback. When CM Punk came in, he was like, "Oh yeah, freak you! I'm just gonna sub your arm and go right in." Like Jacob, no selling the bulldog onto the toolbox and just pecking up. Oh man, yeah, I just love it so much, so much. Yeah, at the end of the match, everyone was down but Solo, And surprise, surprise, Solo gets hit with like 3 zillion super kicks, a haluba kick, a go to sleep, and a spear. But all in all, I pretty much say this pay-per-view was probably a great. So if I had to rate it, I probably give it a good 7.5. That World Heavyweight Championship match, if Finn did not interfere. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope that you made it this far, and if you did, please like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and yeah, I'll see you next time. And don't forget, stars unite.